I forgot to talk about the finishers for all of the. So dismantles finisher, the grounded variant, it slices the enemy apart. The aerial variant cuts them in half. World cutting slash, it cuts them in half. Open, it leaves them into a charred corpse. Rush does nothing. Malevolent shrine, slice them. Hollow purple's finisher leaves dust. The restless gambler. There are special. There's a counter. They hold up They hold up their shutter doors in front of them. If they miss, there's like some end lag, but if it's like hit, then like smack the enemy away. For projectiles, they don't actually like go to the enemy, but instead it just blocks the damage. Their first move, reserve balls. They fire off a metal ball that can ricochet off of walls. There's a variant for it too. Pressing shutter doors while using, well, it's kind of at the same time. Then you'll do a variant where like the shutter doors would happen. Reserve balls is blockable. It can hit ragdolls. Doesn't give any iframes. Shutter doors, the user spawns 2 shutter doors. If there's no target, then the doors just like stay for a bit and the user can just like jump on them to like go into the air. But if there is a target, then it traps the target. Using shutter doors does set the user to their third M1, so you only have 2 punches. So the shutter door finish, it just splits them in half. So it's blockable. It can't hit ragdolls. It doesn't give any iframes. Move. Rough energy. Fuck that paraplegic. Exhausted. You will have to stop and push what they want. So you are exhausted. Use your like swings forward with their fist while it's amped up with cursed energy. There's the aerial variant. They boost themselves in the air, then slam down with their rough energy. If the user uses rough energy when like higher in the air, like after jumping on the shutter doors, then it'll become unblockable. The grounded version, it's unblockable. I think it can hit ragdolls. Doesn't give any iframes. The aerial variant, it is blockable unless used from higher up. It can hit ragdolls. Doesn't give any iframes. This fuck ass paraplegic. I hope he dies. The final move. I'm gonna be dead honest, I haven't played Restless Gambler like in a while. I don't remember what it's called. It was called Fever Breaker? Was it? I don't remember. It kicks forward. If the hit connects, then like the user forms shutter doors behind the enemy. So they stop in place. Then they kick them again through shutter doors. There's a variant, forgot what that was called. Basically just use 2 when using 4. It creates shutter doors, then they kick down on the doors. If it's used on a like non-ragdoll target, then it'll just like slam them into the ground, but if it's used on a ragdoll target, then it'll like send them into the air. It's unblockable. It's blockable. It cannot hit ragdolls. Does not give iframes. The variant, it's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls. Doesn't give iframes. The ult, which is a domain expansion, it's idle death gamble. They pop their domain. They say domain expansion. It's ragdolls. So it's unblockable and it's uncancelable. It gives iframes. Inside the domain, the user must use 2 visual scenarios, which is basically reserve balls, shutter doors, their 4th move, or their counter. They have to actually, but for the 4th move and their counter, they have to actually land it. After 2 visual scenarios, it moves on to like a scene where TZE has to. There's only 2 scenes currently. That's like TZE going through like staying, and then the other one is TZE going to the bathroom. TZE successfully goes through the scenarios, and it gives them jackpot. There are the visual scenarios. So red is the worst, green is okay, and gold is the best. While inside a domain, if reserve balls is landed, they can press the reserve balls button again to like go back to when things happened. So like it can like it changes everything, so like goes back. It max is like 12 seconds. So like they can keep their health. They have like 4 tries to do it. If no one is in the domain though, then like they they get like a pity one. Where if they do land a jackpot on the pity one, it only lasts 50 seconds instead of the normal 100 seconds. So if it's a failed jackpot, then the user gets like some of their awakening back, I think. They hit a successful jackpot though, then they get their ult. If it lands on a 777. So I got this part like really messed up, so I'm just gonna repeat it because I'm too lazy to actually like fix it. So anyways, if it lands on a 777, then the user's chances of getting a jackpot in their next domain is increased. And if it lands on a 666, then the visual scenarios will be faster. So yeah, that's that. When they get into the ult, the infinite cursed energy flowing through their body, they heal a lot constantly. So like they can still die since it's not, but like it's hard for them to die since they heal really fast. Their special is called Rhythm. They do a little dance. This lowers the cooldowns of their attacks and also speeds them up. Their first move, don't know what it's called. It's just like a barrage of punches. And like there's like a swing that knocks the enemies away. The finisher knocks the opponent really far away. The barrage of punches is blockable, but then like the final swing, it isn't. It can hit ragdolls and it doesn't give iframes. Okay, so I just got this part so fucking wrong because I literally don't play Restless Gambler. So yeah, second move, Lucky Rushdown. They like run forward, they grab the enemy by the leg, drag them on the floor, and then throw them forward. The finisher, like yeah, it goes normal, throws them forward, but then they like go up to the opponent and like punch them, which makes them explode. It's unblockable, it hits ragdolls, and it doesn't give iframes. The third move, Overwhelming Luck, they like charge up with cursed energy, then they like start running forward. Then they like punch, do one strike forward to knock the enemy away, and then like they'll keep going, and then like they'll do another hit to grab like the target and suspend them in the air, and then they'll do like more hits, and then like punch them away. It's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls and it doesn't give iframes. And then the fourth move is called Energy Surge. The user will like do a dash forward and like punch. If it actually lands, then like the target will be like knocked up into the air. Then the user will like teleport up there and then like kick them down. It's unblockable. It can hit ragdolls and it doesn't give iframes. 10 shadows. The special, they go into their shadow. If they go into their shadow while they have an item, and that item gets put into their shadow, they can use an M1 to take it out. They can still get attacked while they're in their shadow. So there's a variant if they're in their shadows and use 1, and like they pop out with bunnies. That sends enemy ragdolling into the air. There's their first move, Rabbit Escape. They need a target, and so that target gets swarmed with rabbits. The rabbit swarm like can stop if the user is stunned. New A cannot be used while there are rabbits. The finisher is that the rabbits eat the enemy alive. The rabbits are blockable. They can target ragdolls. They don't give any iframes though. New A summons New A. If it has a target, then it'll like aim for it the best it can. The 10 Shadows user can use the R special to like grab onto New A for a bit to like fly, I guess, a little bit. For the finisher, New A is leaves them to a charred corpse, kind of like convulsing with electricity. So yeah, New A it's unblockable. It can target ragdolls. Doesn't give iframes. Toad summons a toad to the left. The 10 Shadows user. It has a target. Then it grapples. It sticks its tongue out. It uses its tongue to grapple in the enemy. The Well's Unknown Abyss. Just using 3 and 2. They'll all like multiple toads will spawn. They'll be smaller though. Grab the enemy and then like lift them up in the air and then slam them down, which will then lift them back up in the air again. I mean, it doesn't put no egg on cooldown. you can use Rapid Escape and then New Way, and yeah, New Way won't, like, you'll still be able to use New Way. It's blockable. It can target ragdolls, and it doesn't give iframes. The fourth move, Divine Dog. Totality. It'll summon a Divine Dog. Totality to the right of the user. So if they have a target, then the Divine Dog, it'll slash out, and then if the user presses it again, they'll do another slash. Then if the user presses it again, then they'll do a chop. Finisher. The finisher only applies for the third attack. So it chomps down and then it rips their head off. Dude, I'm so freaking big and greedy, bro. So yeah, all the attacks are blockable. They can all hit ragdolls. Doesn't give iframes. Oh, and the Divine Dog disappears if the user gets ragdolled. The ult, pressing G again, they can swap back to their original moveset, and then if they press G again, then they'll go back to their ults. So first move, Max Elephant. They summon an elephant Shikigami that can crush anyone under it. Yes, I am big and greedy, okay? I love me some money. The user can hold down the Max Elephant button. It creates like a little circle around them. Not really around them, like goes to their cursor. They just hold it indefinitely or until their ult runs out. Then like if they let it go, then the elephant will drop down. The finisher squishes the enemy into a bloody mist puddle. Max Elephant is unblockable. It can hit ragdolls, and it doesn't give iframes, so it can be cancelled. And then their second move, Great Serpent. The user jumps up and then turns into the Orochi. If they don't like get anyone inside their mouth, then like it'll only last for like a second or so. They can actually extend it by eating people. Like, not really eating, just putting people in their mouth. When they consume, put people in their mouth, the people in there are like poisoned. Orochi, it's unblockable, can hit ragdolls, doesn't give iframes. In the third move, Shadow Swarm, they spawn in two shadow clones. They rush forward. If they hit someone, they'll do like a barrage attack with their shadows and then hit them away with like a bat or something. There's a variant where if you use it up against a domain, then the user will pop their own domain against it, which nullifies the sure hit effect of that domain. It creates like an opening so they can escape. People inside escape. But it does drain the user's health. Ouch. So they can't use it for too long or else they'll die. So this Shadow Swarm, it's unblockable. They can hit ragdolls. Doesn't give iframes. The domain, it can be cancelled if you're hit. Yeah, if you use the Shadow Swarm against a domain, you can cancel it just by pressing the Shadow Swarm button again. This will make you like trapped inside a domain though. Fourth move, Maharaga. The user does the ritual thing to summon Maharaga. They need a target though, so they need like another person. They do like the chants, then like they do the thing. Maharaga then like kicks them off to the side. Then the user gets control of Maharaga. It is cancelable. Like during the chants, the summoning is able to be cancelled, but then like after the chants, then it's no. It can target ragdolls. You also can't block the summon. So as Maharaga, user's ult bar. Jeez man, vents everywhere. Bar will drain, and it takes 25 seconds for it to fully drain. When the ult bar is fully drained, then they start losing health. DR special for Maharaga, it changes. Pressing G will like switch it. Will switch the wheel to like, but it won't like set it. But like pressing R will instantly set it. So pressing R is just better. There are 3 modes: attack, defense, and then special mode. Attack mode gives takedown. Defense mode gives adaptation. And then special mode gives world-cutting slash. First move, Divine Pummel. Maharaga swings forward, try to grab, whatever. If they're successful, they start pummeling the target, then throwing them away. This attack is unblockable. I don't know if I can hit ragdolls, I think it can. Doesn't give iframes, so it can be cancelled. Second move, I don't know what it's called actually, but all Maharaga does is they pick up debris, like throw it. If anyone is like there near it, then like they'll get picked up and also thrown away. It's unblockable. You can hit ragdolls from like picking up and also hitting the actual block itself. Doesn't give iframes, so it can be cancelled. The third move, Earthquake. Maharaga slams the ground. The slam, you can hold it down. You hold it down for like I forgot. I don't know if it was 0.6 or 0.8 seconds. Then it do like a second like shockwave, which will send enemies into the air. This attack is unblockable. Hit ragdolls. It doesn't give iframes, so it's gonna be cancelled. Takedown. The Maharaga like goes to someone. They swing forward. The attack is God damn! How mad is this guy gonna stay? Takedown is unblockable. It hits ragdoll. It can hit ragdolls. And it doesn't give iframes. Then adaptation.
Hey!
Shut up.
Hello?
What's up? This one's more like a parry. Maharaga hits it, then they get a damage reduction. There are multiple types of damage. Damage. There's melee, projectile attacks, swarm attacks, explosive attacks, and domain attacks. So it can go up to the max of 70 for domain attacks. And when adapting to Infinite Void, it just like adapts, and so Maharaga can move around. If the Maharaga misses it, then it goes on cooldown for a bit. If they land it, then the cooldown is reduced. And for Infinite, it's like cooldown for like 14 seconds. And then special mode, which is World Cutting Slash. Maharaga winds up a World Cutting Slash, and does the thing. It's unblockable. You can hit ragdolls. I don't know if it gives iframes or not. Yeah, anyways.
Hey there. Come here. Towards the light. I've got something for you.
Oh really? What do you have?
Why won't you listen to me? Don't you want to see it? Don't you think it's beautiful? Come on.
What? I have a key card and a note?
I get it. I really do.
Alright.